What's up, YouTube? Back from the gym, man. I trained me some shoulders, rear delts, well, all shoulders, and triceps, and just a little bit of biceps. Anyway, had a good workout, really good workout. Trying to get my strength back, which is taking a while. I'm 40 years old. On top of that, as I keep saying, I've been doing dialysis 15 years. No kidney function. The weird thing is, I have not pissed in over 4 years. Yes, that's right. I have not pissed in 4 years. My body does not make urine at all. It sucks. I don't sweat. And whenever you get to the point where you'll be just pouring drenched sweat, my body gets to where it's just like my skin's tingling and burning, and I just feel like I'm going to pass out. So I can't train nearly as hard as I would like to because of this damn kidney disease. But it ain't stopping me. I'm still there. Like C.T. Fletcher said, at least I'm fucking there, right? At least I go to the gym every day. I go 5 days a week. Love it. I'd go every day if I could, but my body just needs 2 days of rest. I think if a person's healthy, I don't think you need rest days. And I agree with C.T. Fletcher 100% that overtraining is a mythical creature. I agree. Couldn't agree more. That dude is fucking on the money with the training. I mean, well, he's been doing it forever. But, oh man, you want some motivation? C.T. Fletcher, the Hodge twins, fucking hilarious, man. Love those guys. Shout out to those guys, man. There's so much good stuff on YouTube, man, that gets you motivated. I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't training for a while. I started training when I was 12 years old. Hardcore bodybuilding. I got that Arnold Schwarzenegger's modern encyclopedia of modern bodybuilding is what it was. I got that. I guess I was about 11 or 12, something like that. And my parents got me some pig iron. The weights that are filled with cement. That kind of the DP bench press. I had all that shit. And I followed his beginning workout to a T, and I made gain. I mean, I was skinny, but I was getting ripped. I mean, I was really skinny, man. Ectomorph body, big time. I mean, just straight up ectomorph, skin and bones, man. You could see my ribs in my chest. But wasn't until my senior year of high school. Sorry, guys, trying to get comfortable. My senior year of high school, there was a bodybuilder came through. And my dad did model airplanes. He made model airplanes, right? And he was really good at it. But the thing is, he would trade model airplanes to his friends, and we'd get things. Like, I got dental work. I got free braces because he traded the dentist airplane stuff, and he'd repair airplanes. He was the best around. I mean, everybody came to my dad for that. Well, anyway, Franco Santriello. I don't know if anybody will remember him, but he was 80s, 90s bodybuilder. He was awesome back then. He didn't do a whole lot, but he came through. And again, Franco Santoriello, look him up, man. He was awesome. He came through, and he did his posing seminar and talked to us and everything. And at the end of the seminar, I went and talked to him, and he said, "I look good." He said, "Man, you're ripped." He said, "I know what your problem is." And I was like, "What?" He said, "You need to eat more. You just need to eat." He goes, "You will not gain fat because your metabolism is so fast." He just said, "You need to eat like 5 or 6 large meals a day, as much as I can handle." I started doing that. I started writing down everything, all my macros. I was writing down, well, actually, I was writing down protein, fats, and carbs, and calories. Calories were huge for me. Calories were the biggest thing. And I was eating 6 large meals a day, writing everything down, meticulous. I gained so much weight, and it was ripped muscle. It was crazy. I went from, I believe it was 160, 170, something like that, to 220 pounds, over 220 pounds, within 3 months. And everybody thought I was on steroids. I was not on steroids. It was all eating and training my ass off. But you think about it, I've been training since I was 12 years old, hard, 6 days a week, religiously. And then by the time I turned 18 and started eating like that, it all caught up to me. plus all those nutrients coming in. Boom, body just blew up. And man, it was awesome. I didn't stay that way very long, but it was awesome. I made the mistake of taking anabolic steroids. I took Sustanon 250. That was all I took. Not very much. Only did one cycle. And I really didn't gain any weight. My muscles got a more ripped appearance and I got stronger. My strength went up. Holy crap, my strength went up fast. But I really didn't get any bigger. I really shouldn't have taken them because I was looking good already. Well, anyways, long story short, 24, found out I have kidney disease. It's funny the way I found out. I was at work. I was working at this place called Monotronics in Dallas, and what we did was alarm monitoring, right? And so I'm staring at a computer screen. Well, I get to work. I could not read anything on that computer screen. Everything was blurry. I could not make it out. And I told my supervisor, I was like, hey, I need to go home or something's wrong. I got a headache, and I just cannot read this stuff, and I don't want to cause problems. I mean, these are emergency situations, so if you can't read, you're in no situation to be working. So they sent me home, and my wife at the time, my wife at the time, she told me to go to the doctor, our regular physician, you know, our family physician, which I never went to. I go to him. The first thing they do is they give me a vision test. And he said, man, your vision is terrible. He said, you have the vision of like an 80-year-old man. And he said, go in here, we're going to check your blood pressure and everything. The nurse checks my blood pressure. I didn't even look at it. I was just sitting there relaxing. I never even thought about blood pressure, to be honest with you. She checks it. She takes it off, and she's freaking out. She goes, no, that's not right. Let me see your other arm. She checks it. I look over there at it. Fucking blood pressure. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember it was around like 240 over damn near 200 on the bottom number. Ridiculous. I should have been dead. She gets up, runs out of the room, goes to get the doctor. The doctor comes back in fast, and he checks my blood pressure. He goes, well, what she said isn't right. I need to double check this. He checks it. As soon as he checks it, he stands up and he says, we're calling you an ambulance. And I was like, why? And he goes, you're about to have a stroke. He said, you're going to have a stroke or you're going to have a heart attack. He goes, this is very dangerous. We're going to get you to the emergency room. And I said, oh, okay. I've never been in an ambulance. I'm freaking out, right? As soon as he walks out, I get up, bolt out of that motherfucker, get in my truck, drive down to where my wife was working at the time, and I tell her what happened. And she's like, why are you not at the emergency room? Why did you not go? And I was like, man, I feel fine. It's just my vision and my headache. I said, I mean, this can't be that big a deal. She's a supervisor, so she gets somebody to take over and hauls ass up to the emergency room. Well, they're waiting for me because they called ahead. They take me right back, fucking stick an IV in. Everybody's freaking out. They start doing blood work. They start doing all this shit. Oh, man, and they take my shirt off. I'm ripped. I got fucking abs, everything. And they're like, man, for somebody that's health is as poor as yours, you look fucking amazing. And I'm like, oh, thanks, you know. I don't feel so great anymore since I've been in the hospital, right? Well, the doctor comes in, and sorry guys, that's my phone. Doctor comes in and asks me, how long have you had kidney disease? I'm like, come again? And he's like, how long have you had renal failure, kidney disease? And I was like, you know, I've never had kidney disease. I'm healthy. He goes, no, you have end-stage renal failure. And so I was like, well, okay, so what does this mean? He goes, well, we're going to do a biopsy on your kidneys and see what's going on here. I was like, okay, so they do the biopsy. When they come back next day after the biopsy, he says, well, you have glomerular sclerosis, which is scarring of the kidneys. And it's global. It's on both kidneys. And he said, you have to do dialysis. And I was like, whoa. Well, at first I was like, are you going to give me some medications or something, straighten this out? What I need to adjust my diet? He said, no, you need to go on dialysis. You have to do dialysis. Well, okay, stop just a second. When I think dialysis, all I'm thinking is, those nasty giant needle they put in your veins and all drawn out of your blood and all that shit. So I'm not feeling that at all. Anyway, long story short, he tells me about peritoneal dialysis. They put a catheter tube in your stomach and you dialyze at home through that. Boom, that's what I'm doing. So here I am, been doing it 15 years, it's had its ups and downs. I've actually died twice. You got me beat, C.T. Fletcher. You got me you did 3 times. I died twice when I had my kidney transplant. It was oh my God. That was just a fuck storm. Let me tell you, that was a fuck storm. Oh my God, that fucking transplant. Everybody's telling me, oh, this is your answer to everything. This will heal you up. You won't be on dialysis anymore. You'll be back to normal. Fuck that. Okay, a transplant can be good, but they don't tell you what can happen when it goes wrong. I was in ICU, in and out of ICU for 3 months. I was in the hospital the whole 3 months. After about the 4th month, they had to go back in and take that transplanted kidney out. Well, I have a wound that's about 2 foot long on my abdomen because they put it in the front. That's what they do when you get a transplant. They put it in the front. I had to get what's called a wound vac. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a wound vac. Fucked up, man. My wound wouldn't heal was the problem. So they opened me back up and stuffed these sponges. Like, no, you're not under. They just come in there, pull the staples out, pull it open while you're sitting there. No numbing medicine, no nothing. Pull it open, start stuffing sponges in and put that tube in and put this tape over the wound from the surgery. Very, very sticky tape. And you got this fucking machine you got to carry around 24 hours. And every other day I had to have a home health nurse come by and pull off the tape, change out the sponges, empty the thing. It was a nightmare, guys. It sucked, man. But anyways, when I was in the hospital, before they took out, right after the transplant, I needed blood, I needed plasma, so they gave me plasmapheresis. I coded while they were doing this shit because they did it too fast. They had to fucking resuscitate my ass. They did that, and then that happened twice on that fucking thing. It was a nightmare. It was just a nightmare. And now they're wanting me to do another transplant, and I am just really not sure because I'm kind of doing good right now on my dialysis. I mean, kind of. My hands hurt like fuck all the time, but I'm still here, and so I think I'm just gonna keep doing this dialysis as long as I can because I just do not want to chance it. Anyway, guys, long story short, I had a good workout today. Trying to work hard to get my strength back. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I may make me another channel for guitar-based stuff. But anyways, this has gone on way too long, guys. Didn't mean to be so long-winded. Anyways, I'll holler at you guys later. Hasta la vista, baby.